welcome to ACE Online, and in this particular video I am back with a series of 1000 plus questions of quantitative aptitude and the reasoning section. So these sessions are beneficial for all those students or all those aspirants who are preparing for any competitive exams, and if there is a section of quant and reasoning in it. If you are preparing for any railway based examination, and any SSC board based examination, any banking based examination, or some state level, central level, or some technical based examination in which there is a section of these two subjects, then these sessions are very beneficial for you. Here what we are doing, we are taking random questions of our previous year question papers, and we are just trying to solve them with the help of the tricks or with the short tricks that we are having, right? And we are just seeing how to solve it in a better way. So don't forget to share the link of this particular video with your friends, with your family members, with the known persons who are preparing for these competitive exams. So we are not going to waste much more time. Let's start our today's session and let's see what kind of questions we are having and how we are going to approach them. So this is the very first question of our today's session, and the question is saying that find the wrong term in the following series. Here we are having few numbers, and all of these numbers are somewhere connected with each other in a certain pattern, right? But in this given numbers, or in this one, what we are having one wrong term, and we need to figure out which is that term. So how we are going to determine that? A very good evening to all of you. What we have to do, we just simply have to determine the wrong term in this particular series. Any one of you in the comment section, how we are going to approach this particular question? So whenever you do have this kind of question, just try to figure out some numbers in which you can easily able to detect the pattern, right? So here let's see. I know that if I want to convert 3 to 8, what I have to do? I have to either multiply it by 2 plus 2 or multiply it by 3 minus 1, right? Okay. If I want to convert my 8 into 18, what I have to do? Again, I have to multiply it by 2 and I need to add 2 in it, right? What I am doing, I'm just hitting the different patterns. If I multiply 3 by 2, I'll get 6. 6 plus 2, I'll get my answer 8, right? The next term that we are having is 8. 8 into 2, that is 16. 16 plus 2, that is 18, right? But I know that if I multiply 18 by 2 and if I add 2 in it, after that also I am not going to get 72. That means this pattern is wrong, right? We need to think again in a different manner. Now I know that somewhere, I know that 18 and 72 are somewhere connected. How? If I multiply this particular, I can easily able to convert my 18 into 72. Similarly, I know that if I multiply my 75, I can easily able to convert it into 360. Yes? Yes. If I multiply my 360 by 6, then I can easily able to convert it into 2160. That means I can able to sense the pattern now, right? Similarly, if I multiply this number by 7, I'll get 15120. That means if I am having this pattern over here, so I can say that it should be present on the multiple of 3 and it should be multiple on 2. So if I multiply my 3 by 2, what number I'll get? I'll get 6, not 8. And if I multiply my 6 by 3, 18. That means the wrong term that we are having over here is option number B. The wrong term that we are having over here is your option number B. Very good, Radhe. Very good. Smile, please. Right? Next. In the next question as well, we are having one series, and what we have to do, we just simply have to determine the wrong term over here. So the numbers are 4, 8, 24, 62, 124, 224 and 368. How we are going to determine the wrong term over here? Sorry. Anyone of you in the comment section? This is again a very easy one. If you will if you will consider few numbers together, you can easily able to detect the pattern. No one? Okay, let's see. Here I am having 4. 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 3, 24. Right? But if I multiply my 24 by 8, 24 by, here we multiplied 2, 2, 3. If I multiply this number by 4, I know that here what I will get? I will get 96. But here I am having 62. That means into 2, into 3, into 4, logic won't work over here. Again, we need to think in a different manner, right? Okay. So, if I talk about the differences in between the numbers, I can easily able to say that here I am having a difference of plus 100, right? And if I talk about in between these two numbers, so the difference is plus 144, right? Okay. If I talk about the difference over here, what difference we are having? We are having plus 16. Over here we are having plus 4, right? Now if I am seeing these numbers, I got to know one thing, that these numbers are nothing but the perfect squares of few numbers. Few numbers, like this is a perfect square of 10. This is a perfect square of 12, right? This is a perfect square of 4. This is a perfect square of 2. So basically what logic we are having? We are having a difference in between the numbers of perfect squares of even numbers, right? 2, 4. Now what we need? We need 6 over here and we need 8 over here, right? So 6 square is nothing but 36. But when I add 24 and 36, I got 60 over here, not 62. And again, if I want to convert my 60 into 124, I need to add 64, right? If I add 64 in 62, then I'll get 126, not 124. That means this is my wrong term. If this is my wrong term, that means option number D is the correct one. Option number D is the correct one. Very good, unknown. Very good, Radhe. Right? So the correct answer over here is your option number D. Clear? Next. The next series that we are having is of 440, 450, 475, 485, 508, 520 and 545. And again what we have to do? Again we have to determine the wrong term out of these given numbers. A very good evening to all of you. Sorry. Very good, Ragla. What we have, we are having a difference of plus 10, right? Here we can easily able to detect. Here again plus 10. So here also I need plus 10, but it is not existing over here, right? Here if I talk about the, here I am having a difference of plus 25, right? Again here I need a difference of plus 25 just to make them in a series. That means instead of 508 I need 5110, right? 510. Now if I'll see again, I'll get a plus 10 and again here I am having a difference of 25. That means the wrong term over here is 508. Option number A is the correct one. Option number A is the correct one. Very good, Ragla. Very good, smile please. Very good, Radhe. The questions that we are having in our today's session is very, very easy, right? Next. Again, a very easy question from the concept of average. All these are your previous year questions. The question is saying that, the question is saying that average of 10 numbers is 45 If average of first four number is 35 and the average of last four number is 25, then what is the average of remaining two numbers? What we have to do? We have to find out the average of remaining two numbers. Very good, unknown. This is a very easy one. We know how to find out average. Average is nothing but sum of all the observations divided by number of observations. Right? This is the formula that we are having for the average. We only need to use this formula just to get our answers. Oh, very good, Ragla. Radhe, smile please. I think all of you got the correct answer. So first we just simply find out what is the sum of all the numbers we are having. So here if we want to find out the sum is nothing but average multiplied the numbers that we are having. So the average is given as 45 and the numbers that we are having is 10. That means the total sum is of 450. But what we have to do, we have to find average of remaining two numbers. Right? So the total average of 10 numbers we are having is 450 minus. We are just eliminating the first four and the last four numbers. So 4 into 35, that is nothing but 140 plus 4 into 25. Why we are multiplying? Because we need to figure sum. That is 100 divided by the number or the sum that we are left with these two numbers. And why we are dividing it by 2? Because the formula says that sum of the remaining two numbers divided by those two numbers. So here what we got? We got 210 by 2 and here we got our answer as 105. Option number D is the correct one. Option number D is correct one. Yes, Ragla is super fast. Very good, Sundaram. Very good, unknown. Very good, smile please. Radhe, Ragla, very good. Right? Next. Again, this one is a very easy one. The question is saying that difference between downstream speed and upstream speed is 6 kilometers per hour. If speed of boat in still water is 5 times the speed of the current, then what is the time taken by the boat to cover 54 kilometer in downstream? Again, it's a very easy one. Very good, Ragla. Actually, he is very super fast kind of person. Few people are still reading this particular question and he got his answer. Very good. We know that if we are having the speeds of like upstream and the downstream, and if we want to find out the speed of the boat or man, or if we want to find out the speed of the still water or the stream, we can easily able to find out with the help of the given speeds in upstream and downstream. So here the question is saying that we are having difference of downstream and upstream, right? We are having a speed difference of upstream and downstream, right? We are having this and this is nothing but equals to 6 kilometers per hour. Now the question is saying that the speed of stream is nothing but the 5 times of the speed of stream, right? So if we want to find out the speed of stream, wait. Speed of stream is nothing but downstream minus upstream divided by 2. This is our formula to calculate the speed of stream. So here the difference is given as 6. So 6 by 2 is nothing but 3 kilometers per hour, right? Now the question is also saying one more thing, that speed of boat is nothing but the 5 times of speed of stream. Right? So the speed of stream that we are having is 3 multiplied by 5, and here we got our answer as 15 kilometer per hour. This is nothing but this is the speed of the boat. Now we need to calculate how much time required by a boat to cover 54 kilometer in downstream. So time is calculated by distance, that is 54, and the speed in downstream, that means we need to add both the values. 15 plus 3, this is nothing but 54 by 18, and the answer is 3 hours. Option number E is the correct one. Option number E is the correct one. Very good, Radhe. Smile, please. Ganesh, very good. Very good, Unknown. Very good, Sundaram. Right? Next. So the next question says that ratio of present age of A and B is 4:3. If C is 3 years younger than B and difference between present ages of A and B is 5 years, then what is C's age after C's age 12 years hence? Again, this is a very easy one. You can easily able to solve this particular question in just 40 seconds or maybe less than that. So Ragla was the correct answer for this one. Again, I guess he will answer first. Oh, this time Radhe. Very good. Very good, Radhe. Very good, Ragla. So the question is saying that here we are having 2 persons initially, that is A and B. The age ratio is given as 4:3, right? It is given that C is 3 years younger than B. C is nothing but B minus 3, right? We are having one more data. The question is saying that the difference between the present ages of A and B is 5 years. But according to this is 1. That means the value of this one is 5. If the value is 5, that means the present age of B is nothing but 15 years. Right? And A is of 20 years. Right? So if the present age of B is 15 years, we can easily able to get the present age of C. That is nothing but 15 minus 3, 12 years, right? And what we have to do, we have to find out C's age 12 year hence. And we know that whenever we do use this particular word, that means we are talking about the future. So we just simply need to add 12 more in it, and we will get answer as 24 years. Option number C is the correct one. Option number C is the correct one. C and E. Okay, both are having the same options. Okay, just make it as 26. Option number C or E both are correct, but now only option number C is the correct one. Yes, Radhe, you won. Very good, Smile, please. Very good, Sundaram. Very good, Unknown. Right? Next. The next question says that a shopkeeper gives 20% discount on a book and he still earns a profit of 33.1/3% on the book. If cost price of the book is rupees 750, then what is the discount given on the book? What we have to do? We have to find out the discount value. What we have to do, we just simply have to calculate the discount value. This is a very easy one. Now this time let's see who will answer first. Ragla, I guess you made some calculation mistake this time. Very good, Radhe. You got the correct answer. Here, we know that we are having 3 terms: cost price, selling price, and the marked price. Right? We know that we can write 20% as 1/5 in the fraction. Right? And we can write 33 1/3% as 1 by 3 in the fraction, right? Okay. We all are aware about these terms. Now the question is saying that a shopkeeper gives 20% discount on a book. Discount is always given on MRP. So here if he gives 20% discount, so the amount that we got, we call it as selling price, right? After that also he is able to earn 30% profit, and profit and loss is always calculated on cost price until unless it is mentioned in the question. That means he is getting a profit of 33 1 by 3%, right? Okay. Now, if I talk about this particular fraction first, as with the help of this, I can easily able to get my values. Now, according to this ratio, I can say that if I am having any item which is worth rupees 3, so on that I am getting a profit of 1 according to this ratio. So the selling price will become 4. The selling price will become 4. What I am trying to say, the denominator shows the whole value, the complete value. And here we are talking about cost price. Why we are talking about cost price? Because loss and profit is always calculated on cost price, right? So here I am just assuming 3 is cost price, and on that I am getting a profit of 1 rupee, and in total I am getting 4 rupee. So I am just taking any assumed number which is a multiple of 3. So I am just assuming that 90 is my cost price. This is my assumed value, right? If 90 is my cost price, that means it is present on the multiple of 30. So 120. My SP will become 120, right? Now let's start talking about this particular fraction. The question is saying that the marked price of any item that I am having is 5 rupees and I am giving a discount of 1 rupee in it. That means I am selling it in 4 rupees. I am selling it in 4 rupees. Now why I am saying this? Because we know that the discount is always given on the MRP. But here the selling price that we are 120, that means again it is a multiple on the 30. That means the marked price that we are having is of 150. The marked price that we got over here is 150. Now, the question is saying that the cost price of the book is 750. That means the actual value of this particular term is 750. That means it is present on the multiple of 8.33. Or you can also do one thing. Instead of 30, you can just simply assume that maybe it is 25. You will directly get 75. So here you will get 100. Here what you will get? You will get 100. Instead of taking 90, 120, 150, you can consider 75, 100, and here what we are having? We are having 125. Right? You can consider these values as well. So according to this value is present on the multiple of 10. Here we are getting a difference. Wait, instead of these values, it's better to take this, right? Okay. So here we are having this is on the multiple of 10, and the question is saying we need to discount value. The difference that we got is 25, but it is again on the multiple of 10. That means the discount is of 250 rupees. Option number A is the correct one. Option number A is the correct one. Yeah, there's a competition in between all you people or in among all you people. Very good, Chandrasekhar, smile please. Radhe, very good, Sundaram. Okay, let's move on next question. And the next question says that a train X traveling at 12 meter per second crosses another train Y traveling in opposite direction at 90 kilometers per hour in 12 seconds. Find the length of train X, which is thrice of the that of train Y. Again, it's a very easy one. This is a very easy question. In next session, we'll discuss the questions from the mains paper. Very good, Ragla. Radhe, what's your answer this time? So here we are having two trains. This is my train X. This is my train Y. Right? We know that whenever we do talk about the problems on trains, the total length that we need to consider is nothing but the total, like the distance that we need to consider is nothing but the total length of the trains. So we know that we are distance is equals to speed into time, right? We are going to use that only. But first we need to convert this. Why? Because the rest things that we are having in the another units, that is meter per second. So first we will convert the speed of train. Why? Just to convert this, what we have to do, we have to multiply by 5 by 18. Because we need to make a smaller value, that's why we are multiplying by smaller numerator. So here we got 5 and the speed that we got is 25 meters per second. Right? Okay. So here both the trains are coming from the opposite direction. That means we need to apply the relative concept, and opposite attracts each other. Right? So here what we need to do, if we just simply write total length of trains is nothing but speed. We need to write the relative speed. 25 plus 12. And how much time they are taking? 12 seconds. So this is nothing but 37 multiplied by 12, and we got 444. This is the total length of both the trains, right? But the question is saying that the length of train X is nothing but thrice of length of train Y. That means the total length that we are, if I have to write down the length ratio of X to Y, this is nothing but 3:1. That means the total length is of 4, but it is not 4, it is 444. That means it is present on the multiple of 111. So this is nothing but 333. Option number C is the correct one. Option number C is the correct one. Very good, Radhe. Very good, Milan. Very good, smile, please. Very good, Sundaram. No one is having answers. Right? Let's move further. So the next question is again a very simple one. The question is saying that in the word jointed, how many pairs of the letters have the same number of letters between them in the given word as they have in the English alphabet series? So what is the correct answer? Very good, Chandrasekhar. We know that how to solve these kind of questions. First, we have to write down the spelling, the correct spelling, right? And afterwards, what we have to do, we have to write down the associated numbers. 10, 15, 9, 14, 20, 5 and 4. What is the correct answer? Anyone? Very good, Ragla. What happened, Radhe? Okay. Now again what we have to do, we just simply have to count. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No. 15, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No. 9, 10, 11. 10, 11, 12, 13. No. 14, 15, 16, 17. 15, 16, 17. No. There's no point to calculate with 20 as 20 is the highest number. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we got our one. First pair. There's no point to count in this direction because we need 6, right? 4, 5. Yes, we got one more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got another one. That means the total number of pairs that we are having is 3. Option number D is the correct one. Option number D is the correct one. Very good, Radhe. Very good, Sundaram. Very good, smile, please. Right? Next. The next questions are from the concept of syllogisms. Here we are having few statements. On the basis of that, what you have to do, you have to draw the diagram first, the basic diagram, right? And afterwards, what you have to do, you just simply have to check whether these conclusions are following these particular statements or not. And accordingly, you have to select your option. Very good, Chandrasekhar. So first, just simply draw the basic diagram and accordingly check these conclusions whether they are true or not. Very good, Ragla, but I guess you need to check your diagram or maybe the conclusions. Very good, Milind. Radhe, again, I guess you both made the same mistake. Again, smile, please. I guess you all made the same mistake. Okay, let's start. Only a few races are long. Here, race or races long, right? Some long is minimum. All minimum are hike. This is my basic diagram, right? Now, read the conclusions carefully. Some races can be shows the possibility. Here, both the conclusion says the possibility case. Can be minimum. Races minimum. Do we have any relation over here? No. So, can we say anything related to this one? No. Can't say. But we know that whenever we are having in a possibility case, that possibility is considered as true. That possibility is considered as true. That means option number B is eliminated, right? As we are having different entities, option number C is also eliminated and option number D is also eliminated. Now we are left with two options only. Either option number A is the correct one or A is the correct one. Second, some longs can, again, there's a possibility. Here we can common part. So we can surely able to say that yes, some longs can hike or there is some part of long is hike. But whenever we are having either true or false statement in possibility case, it is always considered as false, not true. So because here we are having true statement and true statement is given in the possibility case and because of that it is considered as false one. So this option is eliminated. Only option number A is the correct one. Only option number A is the correct one. Very good, Milind. Again, smile please. Same, like I guess you all made the same mistake. Maximum of you made the same mistake. Sundaram, same mistake. Unknown, same mistake. Yes, the second one is false because whenever we are having true or the false conclusion in the possibility case, it is always considered as false. Clear? Next. No words are lazy, some lazy are angry, only a few angry are sentence. So these are what? These are my statements. Again, what I have to do? I have to draw my basic diagram and according to that, I just simply need to check my conclusions. Very good, Chandrasekhar. So this time, who will answer first? And please do focus on the words that we are having. Very good, Ragla. Anyone else? Very good, Radhe. Okay, let's start drawing it. No words. No words are lazy. Some lazy are angry. And only a few angry are sentence. This is my basic diagram, right? And accordingly, what I have to do, I have to check my Conclusions. Some agree are word. Yes, we can say that this part of angry, which is common with lazy, can never be a part of word. This one is correct or true. If this is true, option number B eliminated. Like the words that we are having or the entities we are having different, so this option is eliminated, this option is eliminated. Now again we are left with the same two choices. Either option number A is the correct one or option number E is the correct one. Second, some sentences can be, again what we are having a possibility case, right? Do we have anything common in between these two? No. So can we say anything? No. But here we are having a possibility, and if we are having the rest words or the rest statement or rest conclusion in the can't say condition, that condition or that possibility is considered as true. That means option number E is the correct one. Option number E is the correct one. Clear? Rather just refresh once, maybe like this leg will be removed over there. Very good, Milan. But the correct answer over here is option number E. Very good, Chandrasekhar. But again, the option that we are having over here is E. I guess there's leg in my side as well. Few seconds earlier I was able to see the comments, but now I can't. Okay, leave. Let's move further. Here I am having a small puzzle, and on the basis of that, first what you have to do, you have to draw the arrangement first, and afterwards you need to answer these two questions, right? So I am just giving you 1 minute time, not more than that. I'm just giving you 1 minute time to solve this particular puzzle, and this puzzle is very easy one. So the question is saying that there are 8 students: Priya, Kajal, Ram, Suhani, Tia, Uday, Vansh, Brijesh. All these 8 students attend webinar in different months, that is January, March, April, May, July, August, September, October, in a same year but not necessarily in the same order. 3 students attend webinar between Tia and Priya, who attend webinar in the month of 30 days. Brijesh attend webinar before Vansh and after Ram. There are as many students attend webinar before Priya as after Kajal. Uday attend webinar before Suhani and after Kajal. Suhani attend webinar before Vansh and after Brijesh, who doesn't attend webinar in May. So this is what we are having in our data. According to this, what I have to do, I have to draw my arrangement. As I am done with my arrangement, I need to answer these two questions. I guess time is up. It's 5:39. I'll wait till 5:40. After that, we start discussing the questions. And after that, we again come to this point and we'll see what is the correct answer and what are the correct arrangement. Okay. So what is the answer of first one? There are as many students who attended webinar before Brijesh as after. Anyone? Ragla, what answer you are getting? For this question, what is the correct answer? If you are done with the arrangement, then you can easily able to answer it. Very good, Ragla. And what about the second one? Four of the following five are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Find the one which does not belong to the group. Here what we have to do, we just simply have to figure out the odd one out. Okay, let's start discussing this. As I'm having not sufficient space or like this, so I'm just making table like this. How many months we are having? 8 months. January, 31 days we are having this one. After that, March. Again 31. Then April, 30. May 31. July 31. August 31. September 30. And October 31. Right? Like there are chances that we do have multiple cases. So I'll make it like this. Right? Okay, let's start writing it. So the question is saying that 3 students attend webinar between Tia and Priya. Now, for Priya, we are having data who attends webinar in the month of 30 days. We are only having 2 months. It may be April or it may be September. So here there are chances that we are having Priya over here or over here, right? And how many people attended webinar in between Priya and Tia? That is 3. So we can't go this side. 1, 2, 3. So Tia is at this place according to this case number 1. And we can't go this side. So 1, 2, 3. Here we are having Tia. Right? Next. So the next clue says that Brijesh attend webinar before Vansh and after Ram. So here Ram, then Brijesh and Vansh. We need this type of arrangement, right? Next. There are as many students attend webinar before Priya as after Kajal. Okay, before Priya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we need 6 after Kajal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we are having Kajal. In this one, 1, 2. So 1, 2. Here we are having Kajal. Right? Next. Uday attend webinar before Suhani and after Kajal. Okay. So here we are having case for Uday before Suhani. Uday, Suhani and after Kajal. So if we will consider this particular, the case number 2, we are only left with one space. But according to this clue, we need 2 places, right? So this case is eliminated. This case is eliminated. And why we eliminated? Because after Kajal, we need 2 places. But in this one, we are only left with 1, right? Okay. So we need 2 and here we need to put these as well. Now the last clue says that Suhani attend webinar before Vansh. Okay. Before Vansh. Suhani. Before Vansh. And after Brijesh. Okay. Who does not attend webinar in May. So we can't put Brijesh over here. Right. So we can put Brijesh like over here. After Brijesh, we can put Suhani. After Suhani, we can put Vansh. And here, according to this one, we need to put Kajal and Uday. After Kajal, we need to put Uday. And here we are having Ram. So this is my arrangement. This is what? This is my arrangement, right? Now, according to this arrangement, what I have to do? I have to answer my questions. First, there are as many students who attend webinar before Brijesh as after. Before Brijesh, how many people we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, after 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer is Uday. But do we have Uday in the options? No. So, we will go with our option number E. Uday is the correct one. Uday is the correct one. 4 of the following 5 we need to find out the odd one out. Here Tia is the odd one out because Tia is the only person who born on in a month which is having 30 days, right? 30 days. Clear? Next one. This is a very good question. Here the question is saying that study the following question carefully and answer the given questions. In a coded language, watch, finish, show is coded as this one. Superpalliation is coded as this one. Technical rework complete is coded as this one. Now, with the help of this particular data, what you have to do? You have to find out what is the code for even. Answer first. This is a very, very good question. This is from the mains paper. We are having one more question based on the same data. Very good, Ragla. I really want to clap. That's the correct answer. Okay. What about this one? We need to find out the code for good enough. What about others? What answer you people are getting? Whenever we do have these kind of questions, we need to find out the similarities in the pattern. Ragla, what happened? If you can able to decode the code for even, then it's very easy for you. Very good. Very, very good. Seriously, very good. Okay. Let's talk about this one. So here, the logic that we are having over here is, first, whatever word we are having, we need to check the second and the second last word, right? Okay. Here the second word, the second we are having is A, right? And the opposite pair of A is Z. And the associated number Z is nothing but 26, right? Here the second last letter is C. The opposite pair of C is X, right? And the associated number one is 24. Okay. Now see, do we have something over here? Yes, we are having Z, the opposite pair of the opposite pair of second letter and the number of second last letter. And now what about this percent and this at the rate? Here how many letters we are having in a word? 5. Okay. Here 6, 4. These even number of letters. But in this one what we are having odd numbers of letters. That means if we are having odd number of letters, in that case we do use percent symbol, And if we are having even number of letters, at that time we use @ symbol, right? Let's check if this thing works in some other letters or not. We are just randomly taking this word session, right? Okay. Opposite pair is V. Here opposite pair is L and the associated number is 12. So the number of letters that we are having is odd. That means we need V 12%. Do we have that? Yes. Here we have that, right? So we got a pattern, right? Okay. Now here we are having word even. The second word, that is V. Opposite pair is E. Here E. Opposite pair is V. The associated number 22. How many letters we are having? 4. Even number. That means @ E22 @ right? Option number C is the correct one. Similarly, in the one, how many letters we are having? 4. That means I need @ How many letters? 6 @ I just option, either option number B is the correct one or I'll go with none of these. So for this one, L number 12. So for good I need L 12 @ right? Here the opposite pair is M. Here GT, that means 20, right? So I need M20 @ Do we have that? Yes, that means option number B is the correct one. That means option number B is the correct one. Very good, Ragla. Congratulations. Okay, next. And the last question. So the question is saying that 8 boxes P1, Q1, R1, S1, T1, U1, V1 and W1 are placed one above the another but not necessarily in the same order. 2 boxes are between U1 and T1. U1 is placed above T1. 1 box is and V1. 3 boxes are placed between P1 and W1. P1 is placed immediately below U1. 2 boxes are placed between R1 and W1. Q1 is placed above S1. So this is a small data that we are having and we need to answer accordingly. This is the first one and this is the second one. These are the last 2 questions of this particular session. Okay. So first what you have to do, again you have to draw the arrangement first and accordingly you need to answer this. Okay, option number C, Radhe, very good. And what about the next one? Which of the box is placed at bottom? Very good, Chandrasekhar. But what is the answer for this one? Very good, Radhe. Okay, let's start discussing. The question is saying that 2 boxes are placed between U1 and T1. U1 is placed above T1. Okay. So I'm just assuming here we do have multiple cases, right? And we need to take care of this point as well. Here we are having one point. Where it is? That P1 is placed immediately below U1. That means we are having U1, we are having two places over here, and then we are having, where it is, T1, right? Here we are having P1, but it is also given that there are three boxes in between P1 and W1. P1, 1, 2, 3 and W1, and they can change their places, right? Okay. Let's suppose here we are having U1, right? Here we are having U1. In that case, we need to put P1 over here, and according to that, T1 is over here and W1, 1, 2, 3. That means W1 is over here, right? This is my first possibility. But what if I am having U1 over here? In that case, P1 over here and T1 over here, and we can't go upside, so we need to move in downwards direction only. 1, 2, 3. So here we are having W1. But what if we are having U1 over here, right? Again, P1 is over here and we need to put T1 over here. Again, we can't go upside, so we need to move in downwards direction. 1, 2, 3. So here we are having W1, right? Okay. Now, these are the three different cases. Now the question is saying that one box is placed between U1 and V1. We can put V1 over here. We can't put V1 over here, so we can put V1 over here. But now in this one, we are again having two cases. So we will make the another case as well. So V1, U1, P1, T1 and W1. Here we will put V1, right? Next. Okay, we're done with this one. Okay, these two boxes are placed between R1 and W1. Okay. If we will see, this case is eliminated because we are left with no space. It is clearly given that there are two boxes. 1, 2, no space. This occupied by other boxes. So this case is eliminated. This one, again, we can't go upside as well as the downsides. This case is also eliminated. Here, can't move upsides because 1, 2, this place is already occupied. So we are only left with this one, 1, 2, as we can't move downwards, 1, 2, here we need to put R1, right? Now Q1 is placed above S1, okay? So we here Q1 and S1. So this is my arrangement. Now according to this, I have to answer. How many boxes are placed between T1 and W1? T1 and W1, how many boxes we are having? Only one. Option number C is the correct one. Option number C is the correct one, right? Next, which of the following box is placed at bottom? We are having W1. That means option number A is the correct one. Option number A is the correct one, right? Yeah, we all enjoyed today's sessions a lot because of the competition in between you people, right? So with this one, let's end the session over here only. We'll meet on like 15th of February at the same time. Till then, keep smiling, stay safe, bye-bye, and thank you so much for joining this video.